title, I'm going to be showing you how to cut them split ends without using any type of heat, because we ain't trying to, no heat damage over here. So yeah, I'm gonna show y'all the simplest way possible. We just gonna cut all of it off. No sis, no. Okay, so I've already done this section and the whole back section. I wanted to show you on the front so y'all can get a better visual. And there is 2 different ways that you can do this, and my personal favorite way is the second method. I'm going to show you the first method that works, but I mean, it works, but it's just, I don't know, it's quicker to do it the other way. This is the first way. Now, obviously you want to get your hair nice and detangled. My hair is freshly washed. Do not try to do this on dirty hair because you'll be cutting off unnecessary strands. Don't do that. So you want to make sure the sections are completely even. And then, you're going to do a regular 2-strand. Get myself together. I'm going to do a regular 2-strand twist. Now, the easiest way to tell that you need a trim is when you get down to the ends of your hair and you can feel it. Like you can feel it change. Like my hair is nice and smooth, and then it gets to the bottom and it's just crinkly. And another way to tell is if you can see through it. Now up here, let me unravel it. Up here, you can't see through it. That's healthy hair right there. You can't see through it. When you get down here, you can see through it. Up here, can't see through it. Get down here, see through. It's the easiest way to tell. And if your hair is getting drier faster than it normally is, you probably just need a trim. Your hair is not falling out. It's not nothing drastic. You probably just need a trim. And when you get down here, okay. Now, most of you notice that you always have that little frizziness at the ends of your twist. That is what you need to cut off. Just cut it off. Don't go and be like, okay, I'm gonna cut from here. No, cut the little fuzzy part of the twist. And okay, I still have a little left. And you can tell that when you trim your ends, it's not that much. See, it's literally, and when you run your hands through your hair again, you shouldn't feel that tension anymore. Not that tension, but you shouldn't feel the sketchiness. And to tell if you got it all, see, I missed a little bit. Hold up. Make sure. Now, obviously, now see how it was before. You could honestly see all the way through it. Now, there's only like a little bit. I really hate doing this because I feel like I'm cutting all of my hair off. Anyway, so that is the very first method. Now I'm done with this. I'm gonna leave that little fuzziness by itself, It's good. Just gonna clip that. Clip is way too big for this little B section. Okay. Now I'm gonna take another section and I'm gonna show you the other method. That is the first method. That method is fine. It works well. It's just time consuming to have to twist it and untwist it, check, and then if you missed a little bit, to twist it again to make sure everything is correct. When this way, you make sure, I like to finger detangle most of the time. So you detangle, make sure you detangle all the way. same telltale signs. See, I don't have a lot here like I did the other one. That's a good thing. Some spots are gonna have more than others. That's just, and you see how this plopped up as soon as I got down here? Make sure your sections are even. See, because this stops up here and this starts down here. So this would have to be, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I just be clipping it anywhere. I don't know why this section is uneven, but see how I go all the way to the end and none of the hair pops up? Do that before you start cutting. So you can see where I need to trim. Making sure I'm going over and over and over again. I'm waiting. And then this really saves a lot of time, and it does a really good job of making sure you get all the way in there. So now the difference between your hair being poofy and being split ends is different. You see how that puffs out? But you can barely see through it. Still need to cut a little bit off though. Oops. Ooh, that was about to be a disaster. Okay. Now it's gonna puff up a little less. Now it's not see-through. It's good. So that is the two methods, but I'm obviously gonna show you more than once. So take this nice even piece. Now can't even talk. I'm not big on like parting and stuff when I'm doing stuff like this, so my parts are always a little sketchy. So I just make sure my stuff is even. Now again with the twist. Now obviously you're going to get to a point where one of them is longer than the other. So what I like to do is go ahead, see the little problem area, clip it. Just let it go, sis. It's just hair, it will grow back. And then you keep going, you keep going, you keep going, and then when you run out, see the little problem area, snip. Then you keep going down, you finish the twist. There's always going to be a little bit left. And you should be good. My hair feels so much better. And if you ever see me like putting it up to my skin, it's because like I'm trying to see if we can see through it, because like I'm a light bright, so if you can see my skin through my hair, that is not a good thing. And then I'm gonna go in for the next method. Do not be weird in this video. Always doing something weird. Fancy ways. Finger to tingle, finger to tingle, finger to tingle. And never, don't cut it in really big sections. Like, don't do this. Always at least split it into two. So, none of the hair is uneven. It's nice and even. He's good. Show y'all the difference. I mean, it's uneven, how it gets really stringy at the very, very bottom, but if you go all the way to the bottom, it's thick. Clip that. Move on to the next side. Detangle, detangle, detangle. I'm gonna go all the way down again. Make sure everything is nice and even. Ooh, a lot right there. Jesus. Now, twisting it was my favorite to do, but it's just a little bit more time consuming, and if you have all the time in the world to do it and you want to take your time, I recommend doing the twist. But if you want to get all of the split ends thoroughly but you don't have all the time in the world, do the second method. Scissors. Oh, I'm so dumb. So much better. So much better. Thank you for watching. Hope you learned something.